Guys, welcome. What is going on? I hope each and every one of you is okay during this really difficult time. Obviously, we're all pretty much all over the world, stuck inside our houses a little bit at the moment. And although in the UK we still can go out, it's the advice of the government to try and avoid. So yeah, make sure you're all staying safe. Corona's real. It's serious. It can get very serious, but it will affect a lot of us. So just make sure you're staying healthy, staying fit, avoiding it if you can. But if not, just I hope you're all well. I hope you're all dealing with it well enough. But anyway, while we're quarantined, I better start rolling out the content again. I've got no excuse now. Today we are going to be reviewing this man right here, Flashback Arturo Vidal. So I've already played a few games with him. So my basis of the review won't be just on the 2 or 3 games that you see. It will be on sort of all the content and playing time I've had with him over the last few games. So the SBC is there permanently. At the minute on Footbin, it's coming in at about 400k. It's an 85 rated squad, an 86 rated squad, an 87 rated squad. No informs required. So it is pretty expensive. In that sort of price range, you start dipping into the icon centimids that are available. But this is a fantastic card. We'll talk about his stats, and then, like I said, we'll get into some gameplay, and we'll conclude with some thoughts on him, on what I think about him, where I think he's weak, where I think he's strong, and just give a sort of overall conclusion. So if you like the content, guys, you know what to do. Hit the like button. If you like the channel in general, subscribe, support. It's always appreciated. And if you've got any questions about him after the video, pop them in the comments box below, and I'll do my best to answer. But without further ado, let's get into looking at the card. So, as I said, he's a flashback card. Arturo Vidal was a great player as well, so he deserves a great card. Still is a great player. He's a 90 rated centre mid as standard. I've got him as a striker because I am using him in my main team, and that's the only way to really make him fit with full chemistry. He's from Chile, and he's playing for Barcelona, so not the most nation links. He does link to some of the new Copa Libertadores special cards, and obviously plenty of league and team links to players like Messi, Ousmane Dembele, Suarez, Grizzy, Langlais, Screen PK if you've got him, Semedo and Semedo Headliner. There's a lot of good cards that he links to, and of course the league links as well with the likes of Hazard. There's a lot in Real Madrid, Atleti, and Barca. Diego Carlos as well, who's one of the most used centre backs in the game. He links to a lot of people. Now, looking at his face card stats, he's got 81 pace, 86 dribbling, 87 shooting, 86 passing, with 88 defending and 91 physical. He is a member of Hullet Gang. He is incredibly versatile with them stats as well. He's high work rates, 5'11", so pretty tall. What you'll find with him is he's got quite a big stock in game as well. He's right-footed with 3-star skills and 4-star weak foot. All round, it's looking pretty good there. Like I said, he's a member of Hullet Gang, which makes him incredibly versatile. You can use him as a CDM, you can use him as a centre mid, and you could maybe use him as a cam if you're trying to sort of hold the line a little bit. If you say 2-1 or 3-1 up, and you could slot him in at cam if you want to make sure that you're sort of sealing the door a little bit and just trying to see out a win. The 4-star weak foot's nice as well. I think that's really key in the middle of the park. It doesn't mean you have to shift it onto a strong foot for most passes or shots. And obviously 3-star skills is nice. Can do sort of all the basic skills that are most common in the game. Not the best, but not the worst for sure. Now, to put it in perspective, some of the other players that I've used in his position include Paulinho, and I used Mkhitaryan as a centre mid for a short while as well, his shapeshifter card. And I've also been using Rojas, the new Mateus Rojas Copa Libertadores card. And that's a very good card. So there's some of the comparisons that I'll be making in this video. Now we look at his in-game stats: 82 acceleration, 81 sprint speed, easily good enough. You don't need to have a shadow on him. If you put something like a Hunter, put something like an anchor on him, he easily gets good enough pace. He's got 91 attack positioning with 82 finishing, 92 shot power, 90 long shots, 85 volleys, and 89 penalties. Guys, his shooting is phenomenal, and I think the finishing at 82. If you want to use him as a cam, I would boost the finishing. But just having all of them shooting stats above 90, above 80 makes him pretty lethal if he ever is in and around goal. Obviously, the long shots means that at minimum he's going to be testing goalkeepers from outside the box. Outside the box shots aren't the best this year, but things like finesse shots are very good. He's got 88 vision, 81 crossing, 73 free kick accuracy, which is a bit irrelevant, 88 short passing, 87 long passing, and 81 curve. Another thing that you could do if you were going to play him quite high up the pitch is boost his passing, if that's what you are after, although it's already very good. 88, 88, 87, very well rounded, very nice. He's not going to struggle to find the players, but if you are finding that he isn't quite up to standard, you could always put something like an engine on him. And the other benefit of the engine is it'll get the agility and balance boosted a little bit, which by the way are already good enough for someone of his height and sort of build. It's definitely good enough at 79 and 821. 93 reactions with 90 composure, fantastic. 90 ball control. 82 dribbling is a little bit low, but again, it's going to be largely irrelevant. A lot of the time, you're going to be sort of in space, driving the ball upfield or winning the ball back, and having the reactions, ball control, and composure so high should neutralise the lower dribbling a little bit. We get into his defending stats. He's got 88 interceptions with 90 stand tackling. Two of the key stats for me for a CDM or centre mid. He's got 84 heading accuracy, 84 defensive awareness, 91 slide tackling. Heading accuracy is quite irrelevant, but the defensive awareness is a little bit low. The benefit of using a shadow is that he gets 98 interceptions, 94 defensive awareness, 95 stand tackling with 99 slide tackling, and the heading accuracy also gets boosted to 89. His physicals don't need to be touched, guys. He's got 89 jumping, 91 stamina, 87 strength, and 98 aggression. The aggression is key for me. What I've noticed is the centre mids that I like the most are the ones with high aggression. He'll chase after balls, he'll chase after rebounds, interceptions, headers. He'll really start to put a shift in midfield, and that's what you want. Especially when you see the setup that I use and the way I play, you'll see why it's so key to have someone like him in the middle of the park. Stamina's great, 91's plenty. Even if he's high, should be able to get him through the game. If you sort of run a high press and a lot of pressure throughout the game, you might see an effect towards the very end of the game, but I wouldn't do that. I'd just sort of, pressure on heavy touch, maybe pressure after possession loss is going to be fine, and the strength is easily good enough as well. If you really wanted to, you could put an anchor on him and really max out the physicals, but I think it's a little bit unnecessary personally. I think a shadow is probably the way to go as a defensive player, and an engine, or potentially maybe a maestro if you're not too bothered about pace, if you're looking to use him to get up the pitch as well. Now we can finally see traits on FIFA as well. He has the power header trait. I have scored a header with him. However, I don't know how much he's going to be able to score headers, because headers aren't the best this year. And obviously dives into tackles. It's just an AI one. It doesn't really affect the game. So we are playing weekend league. We're currently 5-2. Not had the best start. Last weekend league I went 15-2 at the start. Bottled that. But we are, I believe, 5-2 anyway. We are, yeah. So, we're at a decent elo. I'm enjoying this team. I'm enjoying Mertens especially. I did have Neymar, but I wanted some coins so I could complete Vidal and a few other bits. But hopefully we can find a game. You can also, you'll see in a second, you can also see ping now for the first time alongside latency. So you're in a good lobby. What team are we facing? It's a very good Bundesliga team. Kabak and McKennie very good. Moments Kimmich is phenomenal. Jovic is a very good card. He's got Stoichkov and Rio in there as well. This is going to be a very difficult game, but we'll see how good Vidal is, and hopefully we can get a win. Oh, it's a nice pass, and he gets the assist. That pass was perfectly placed there, right to his feet. Wasn't easy. Good pass. Really nice pass. Oh, unlucky. Not the best effort, but a lovely pass there and a good run as well. Nice dribbling. Lovely pass. Oh, that was such a nice pass. The play there, the pass was unbelievable with the outside of the boot. Really happy with that. His positioning is great as well. On the attack here. His passing is Delpy. His passing is really nice. Yeah, it was ball here. We've still got 30 more minutes to go, and I'm sure we're going to enjoy that as well. Nice pass on the volley on the weak foot. Vidal. Coming really deep as a forward to. He's one-on-one with the goalkeeper. Oh, what a finish. Another assist for Vidal there as well. I think it's got to be a rage quit, yeah. So far so good on the offensive end. I didn't really notice him too much on the defensive end, but we'll see if that was just because I was playing against quite an easy opponent. We'll get into another game. This is a really good team.
Politano. Call it off. Now Vidal. Surely the equaliser. And they've done it to square the game once again.
Good play there. Vidal getting involved. He gets involved a lot going forwards. He's just sometimes a little bit absent on the defensive end. Again, it could be something to do with the opponents I'm playing, but we'll see how he goes. Mertens, oh my word. Good interception there from Vidal to stop the break, and we go into the break at 1-1. Good interception again from Vidal. Wow.
Now Mertens in position to give them the lead, maybe. Into the goalkeeper's grateful grasp, but it's there for him.
Oh my God.
He stumped it out of there without much fuss.
EA, please.
Son. Well, they keep working away, looking for passing
Good
lanes.
interception. Good pass on the front foot. It's so good having defensive players that can, you know, play the ball forward. Because as you can see, you know, it gets you on the front foot really, really quickly.
Alexander-Arnold has it.
Good, really good, strong tackle there.
Politano.
Oh my God, he's offside. Oh, the play. That was phenomenal. Unlucky.
The corner, they'll no doubt look to put the issue beyond all doubt. And just the header that was required. The goal.
Oh.
No shortage of goals in this match.
All right, that's the end of the second game, and I think we've got plenty of highlights to judge this Vidal card. So this is obviously, like I said, it's based on the 7 games that I played before the review as well. What I noticed in them 7 games is that sometimes he goes a little bit absent on the defensive end. In that last game, he was phenomenal defensively, especially towards the end. So for me, the decision on whether he's worth the money or not is quite clear. And the decision is yes, he's worth the money. With the untradables that you've got in your club, you know, you're going to be able to complete this card for, let's say, 300k, especially with packs back as well. You know, it's not going to cost you, in my opinion anyway, much more than 300k. And if you look on the market for players of that price range, there's not much you can get in terms of an all-round offensive and defensive centre mid in comparison to what Vidal offers. You'll also see in a second that, you know, as we get shafted in that pack, that, you know, he scores goals and gets plenty of assists as well. I think there was a game there where he got 4 assists across the last 2 games. So yeah, overall very, very good on both ends of the ball. Probably more offensive than defensive, and I think it's because his defensive awareness isn't all that high, 84 base. But, you know, like I said, overall this card is great. I can definitely recommend it, and if you can complete him for less than 400k, it's just a bonus. If you have to spend just 400,000 liquid coins, it's still a worthwhile investment. But yeah, you just sort of, you know, whether you get something back in the packs or not, I don't know. But for me, this card is worth the money. He's very good. That's going to conclude the video. Well, very quickly, in comparison to someone like Paulinho, I think he's a lot better on both ends of the ball for whatever reason. Paulinho's great. Vidal is just better in every area statistically and, you know, on the pitch as well. He is very, very good. But that is going to conclude the video. Like I said, I enjoyed this card a lot. He's a great card. If you're just trying to build a fun team as well, he is fun to use. But that concludes the video. Thank you very much for watching. I appreciate you all, and I'll catch you in the next video. Take care and goodbye.